Welcome everybody! Today we are in Unicum in Leiden and I'm going to explain to you why you should not hit the ball in front of you. And we're going to start right now. Benga! Oké. Ah, lekker boelie! I like it. You like it? Good match. Yes, so look at the ball, and end over your shoulder. Yes, hit the ball in front of you. And all those things the coaches will say to you are absolutely bullshit. And why, I will explain. The goal of this video is that I want to explain to you that there is no such thing as a perfect technique. So my goal for you today is that I show you how you can have a functional adjustable technique. And that has something to do with the contact point and also how to solve the contact point. Hitting in front of you is not always the best option, but in some cases it is the best option, and in some cases your technique will be way better if you actually hit the ball later or earlier, depending if you use the back wall or it's a volley. So when would it be very good to hit the ball in front of you? Let's say I want to play a forehand volley to the corner over there. I want to hit the ball in front because then the ball will go cross courts. If I hit that ball late, the ball will go straight. So depending on the angle you want to play, you need to hit the ball earlier or later or more next to you. So now I want to show that if you hit the forehand volley in front of you, like all the way here, you cannot really follow through. The ball comes up a lot and it's more difficult to slice. Hit it a little bit later, you can generate more slice in my opinion, and I would only hit it slightly more in front if you go to the angles. So if you always hear that hit the ball in front of you and you try to do that with every single ball you get, you will always play cross courts. But in some cases, and that's what I'm going to explain later, it will be better to hit it later because you actually have way more control. So the correct timing is also very important for the vibora, but if you hit it like all the way to the front, sometimes it looks like you have too much wrist. Behind you also, and next to you, you have more the entire arm. And that will help you a lot to have a better timing and to carry the ball more forwards. So in my opinion, the technique should be a long push, not a fast hit. And if you hit the ball more next to you, you're able to carry the ball longer forwards. If you're here and you want to push, it's very short motion. If it's here behind you, it's a very short motion because you need to do a lot to get the ball over the net. So for the players on the right, if you hit the ball more in front of you, you can always make the angle. So for the players on the right side, you will hit the ball earlier most of the time, but for the players on the left side, you will hit later. Or when you play the bandeja from the left side, you want to hit more in front if you want to play to the player on the right side. So it depends on the angle. So if I serve from the right side and I want to serve outside, so to the glass, I will hit the ball more in front to make the angle. If I play on the left side and I serve, I also want to hit the ball more in front because I can serve better through the middle of the court. So these are examples that you can use so to have like a clear goal in mind that hitting in front is not always the best option. In some cases it is, and in some cases it is not. So how do you get the timing correctly? I have some drills also for you today that you can use in order to improve your timing. A longer follow through will improve your swing on every single shot massively. So if you're able to rotate your body and to have like a horizontal line here and to hit it next to you, you can like literally carry the ball forwards. So if it's behind you, it's more like that motion. If it's in front of you, it's like this. If you hit it more next to you, you can literally carry the ball forwards and you will have like this control sensation that you can play the ball wherever you want. Most of the players are here. So then you will probably have the contact point in front of you and your swing is like that. So you're not gonna get like a later hit because otherwise you hit your own face, which I do not recommend. It's better to use your racket to get the ball over the net. So in order to change this, it would be better to have your left foot in front with the forehand volley or with your normal shots or in defense, and the other way around with the backhand. If I turn my shoulders like this, then I'm able to hit the ball more next to me, and it's way easier to get the ball over the net. So with the forehand volley, I would like to have my left foot in front when I hit. When I have a normal forehand, I want to be here. When I want to be with my bandeja or vibora, I also would like to have my left foot in front. Smash, also left foot in front. I'm hardly ever here, only when it's a forehand that I need to get back there, but I'm still able to play with rotation of my shoulders. So if I play open stance, I can still do this. If it's a backhand, I'm there, right foot in front. Another reason why your contact point is too far in front or too far behind you is your preparation is too big or too late. So let's say I want to play a forehand volley and I'm all the way there. I don't have like the correct contact point. To make it easier, I might want to be very close to me. I have a lot of control. I don't need to make a big swing. I have a lot of control like this. What could also be a mistake is that you're still moving forwards. So let's say I'm coming. I don't have a good swing. So I need that split step. So when the ball is coming, I am more fixed on my position and it's way easier. Another option is that you're very stressed. You really want to hit the ball. So the ball is coming and you think, oh, I need to hit the ball. Oh. So if you relax a little bit more and let the ball come to you, you have way more control. What is also an option is that you're very close to the net. You're in the wrong position. You're too far forwards or too far backwards. So let's say I know that my opponent is playing fast all the time to my body, and I'm still close to the net. Yeah, then it's better that I step a little bit backwards and I have more time and I hit the ball at the right contact point. So your position, your technique, a lot of things influence the correct contact point. And for me, if I give lessons to somebody, this is one of the first things that I train, because the functional part of the technique and the timing is way more important than how good the shape is or the grip. If you have the wrong grip but your timing is great, I think it's way better than having the correct grip, a very nice swing, but a very strange and difficult, like a bad timing. Just also one quick thing that I just thought of is like the kick smash, for instance, you actually hit the ball behind you. So you have a very late contact point. So there are multiple shots that don't need a ball contact in front of you. If you hit a good kick, you can hit the ball behind you because then you can brush the ball a lot. And if you hit the ball in front of you, you actually have less kick. So don't take it too straightforward that every shot you have to hit in front of you. So the first exercise, what you can do is to catch the ball and to catch the ball next to you, because that makes the most sense. So let's say Sasha plays the ball to me. I need to catch the ball here. So now I can check if I actually hit the ball next to me. Because what most players will have is when the ball is coming, they want to catch the ball in front of them. That's exactly when they hit the ball in front of them. If it's a volley, doesn't matter. I still want to play next to me. And you see that it's not easy to catch because it's your non-dominant hand. But it's a very good exercise to be patient and to check where you are. Another exercise is to say bounce, hit, to get the timing right. So the moment Sasha plays the ball and it bounces on my side of the court, I say bounce. The moment I hit the ball, I say hit. And the closer I am to how it actually is, the better it is. And you can see if I do exercises with my students, that sometimes the students will say bounce and the ball hasn't even bounced yet, or it already bounced, and when they say hit, they already hit the ball. So it's very important to be correct with the timing. So Sasha's gonna play the ball, bounce, hit. Bounce, hit. And if you want to have a good timing, there is a pause between bounce and hit. So let's say the ball is coming and I do bounce, hit. It's probably that I hit the ball too early because it's so stressful If the ball is coming and I am patient and it bounce, hit, I have time. The last exercise that you can use is stop and hit. So let's say the ball is coming. I want to stop the ball next to me, hit the ball next to me. And you can really check that. So if I bounce and I stay, I probably hit the ball very far in front of me. So the ball is coming, bounce, hit. And you can really feel the difference and check it out. If you hit correctly, you can feel it. One of the most important things is that my head is with the ball. And now I have a lot of control. These are all exercises for today. If you want to learn more, then check out all our other YouTube videos. And I see you in the next episode. Hasta luego, ciao, adios.